Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Carlos Rodon gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 5 for 13. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out.
That's
1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Runners on first with one down. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box, Chris Carter hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fastball too high to start him out here.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. He's got it. Segura for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Luis Cessa gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
Gene Segura standing in. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matt, they're playing pretty good ball right now. Up and down homestand. They went 5-4 at home. This is the first game on the road. I just think they got to kick it in another notch. When you go on the road, the pressure's a little bit different. You got to take it to another level.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. In now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for
So
the
we check
Yankees,
out how he did in
catcher,
August versus how he's
Gary
finishing off the season down the
Sanchez.
stretch here in September. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time now for a look at the majestic
Second
defensive
baseman.
alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Jones. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
On the 8th pitch of the at bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. At the plate, Jose Abreu. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year.
Abreu.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
In there, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Joe Carter.
Now to the plate, Joe Carter. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And this is fouled back and out of play. One and two. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He went deep in the contest last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson into shallow left. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's hitless in 6 tries. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Third inning, no score to this point. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the first pitch to him. Hicks running from first. Pitch swung on. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Hernan Perez.
And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit to first. Carter has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Aaron Judge.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Chris Carter now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Josh Donaldson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Headley is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just off the plate and high, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Joe Carter would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two and one now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two-1. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Joe Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Judge is on his horse. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He drew a walk his first time up. High pop up. Headley on the move. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks.
For the Yankees,
he'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Aaron Hicks.
On its way is pitch number 75. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And he falls behind now. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura for 1. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez.
Leading
He's
off for
0 for
the
1 thus far.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Here's the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now the pitch. Grounded to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Gene Segura standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Calling for it, Headley makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul. To short, taken in by Gregorius. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here's big Aaron Judge. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
To 2-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting.
In now, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. 2-1 New York. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Santana.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Santana waiting on a 1-1, and that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Carter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Shreve.
Stephen Vogt will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Jonathan Broxton takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Bautista is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Called strike over the outside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Broxton sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Set to deal on 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Carter sprinting after it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Gene Segura standing in. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. He's gone 2 for 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-1 hit to third. Headley's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Dylan Betances answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Dylan Betances.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Our pitchers duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready now, Jose Abreu. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 2 for 4. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
2 out with the man at first. And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Betances sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
Another try at 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 11.
Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Michael Givens.
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3, 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw won't get him.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Popped up. Santana is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1, and he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Working to keep them in the game here. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
At the plate, Joe Carter. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Joe Carter.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. And he is in there. Ezekiel Carrera will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A winning run at first with nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You get that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded to first. A play at the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Standing in, Gene Segura. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Lifetime line against Chapman, 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Michael Givens wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.